All right, Kirky's garage. You notice the garage is a little empty today. Got a new camera. Broke the other one while on vacation. But today, we have a 2020 5th gen 4runner coming in. It's a friend of a friend's. We're gonna be doing a full lift on it, front and rear. We're hoping it only takes about 2 hours. I've done a few of these before. I've done lifts on 3rd gen 4runners, 4th gen, 1st gen Sequoia, 2nd gen Tacoma. This will be my first 5th gen 4runner, but I think they're pretty much identical to all the other 120 platform ones, so should be fun. Hondo's on his way here now. He's driving the guy's truck in, and then we'll get moving. Alright, so Hondo gets that one in the air. This is what's going in the front. These are just the adjustable bill screens. There's a little clip that holds the lower end. So this lift was on another 4runner. They took it off, so we're going to put on this one. I guess the owner got some pretty crazy quotes in town, so we're going to do some. We did a much less crazy quote, so we'll get this on in a couple hours, as long as nothing fights us. Explain the lift system to Gavin. Hopefully this works in low light. So here, let me show you real quick. So anyway, we got 3 bolts holding the top end, 1 bolt holding the bottom end, but this is all under pressure right now. So you have to take, there's some bolts underneath here that separate the top from the bottom that give you enough wiggle room to pull. So that's what we're going to be doing for the front. And then we have a whole new one. Let me show you the new one. The new one is fully assembled, so this should go in pretty easy. Okay, so we got them both out on both sides. All we did was disconnect the sway bar with 1 bolt here, disconnected the lower ball joint, 2 bolts there, and then 3 on the top for the shock, 1 there, and then it's just a little bit of wiggling and it comes right out. It's good to have a second pair of hands. So now we're gonna go wedge the new one in. So side number 2 going in. Gavin's working the crowbar. Hopefully no one loses a finger.
Hey, Willa?
Yeah, alright, just hold it right there, you're good. So what exactly are you doing? I'm just trying to line this up. There's a right way and a wrong way. Just gotta make sure the lower bolt will squeeze in. Down a little more, Gavin. There you go. Put a little more stank in it.
A little bit more stank.
A little more stank. Alright, hold it right there. You can let go. So now I'm gonna put just 1 bolt on for safety. No one's losing a finger today. Now we got just hard part's going to be getting those bottom bolt lined up. So Gavin, you're going to push down again. And we're going to thread the bolt this way. If you thread the bolt that way, this part will hit your CV and rip it. That's not good, so you do it this way.
Oh, that's a good point.
Down she goes, Gavin. Go.
Pull it out, Gavin.
In. Watch your fingers.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bad things happen.
Your car falls apart, basically.
Yeah, you fall apart in traffic.
I thought.
So far. Yeah, it just wasn't. We're kind of wedging it right there.
Oh.
I'm gonna release though this time.
Well, good thing I'm not under the car.
I'll edit that out.
Well, actually, no. If it fell, it wouldn't really matter. Since
We're
this jack
supported
is
on
still-
2 jack stands. We have the tires underneath, and we have this 3rd jack as a
So if that falls, we're fine.
little more. Watch your fingers.
No, hold on. Hold that.
Where are even the axles on this? Are they all like
See
concealed
these
under?
rubber boots here?
Well, yeah, that's where I thought they connected. But
Yeah,
is it
so-
all just under that?
Yeah, the front diff is underneath here. This is independent axle. We have a solid axle on ours.
No. Okay, that one's
I thought I just pressed something. Actually, wait.
So on the trail, you pretty much have to do almost this, not quite the same thing. You have to take the brakes off, pull the axle out, and pop a new one in. It's
Especially when you're in the middle of the trailers and pretty much no even ground. You probably don't have a jack handy. And you also need a new axle.
Yep.
And I don't know if a lot of people
We
carry
actually carried
axles.
them. On a lot of our trips, we carried spare axles.
Really?
One guy blew up his rear diff once. That was the worst. We actually had to take apart the rear diff. Okay.
What happened to that one time?
Is that
where
in?
they could-
Both of them are done.
Alright, so we just gotta get that sway bar bolt in.
Yep. Done?
I don't think that one's gonna go in there.
Well, oh, because we didn't have it jacked up.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll get it.
Yeah.
Easier than the third gen.
Dude, what is up? Really? That's it?
Yeah, the third gens are way harder. Because the steering's on the back. Alright, front is done. Went up nearly 3 inches. I think it just needs to settle. So I pulled it out and we spun her around. Tires are off. So now we're gonna do the dreaded top shock bolt, which there's not a ton of room to get a wrench. Definitely can't get a socket in there. And the whole thing spins. So you have to pinch that top bolt like a wrench, or I got vice grips to hold it in place while you wrench it off. So yeah, this bolt's terrible on the third gen, it's terrible on the fourth gen, and apparently it's terrible on the fifth gen. So 6th gen people, let me know when you do yours. So I didn't film this side, but what I did is Hondo came over and grabbed this part of the shock with 2 hands, and then we just did it that way. I couldn't get anything on the top of it to hold it, but it's off. Thank you, Toyota engineers, for not giving us another 1/4 inch there. Alright, so that one's out. That was a 17 on the bottom. I think it was a 17 on the top too, but need a little socket to get the bottom one out. Bye, Felicia. So this is a 2020. Let's see if they're still. Yeah, you can still compress them, and they come up slowly. They'll still have some life in them. Hondo went and disconnected the panhard. So what we're gonna do is EimKeith makes the panhard relocation bracket, what I run on my 3rd gen. So we're gonna put that bracket on and weld it. Probably not super necessary for this amount of lift, but it will improve the way it handles, just because the more you raise the truck up, the more the axle's going to go that way. So passenger tire will probably stick out like a 1/4 inch more than the driver's side. Putting the panhard correction bracket on it gets it back to its centered. You mainly notice it like when you're on the freeway and you do like a lane change. The returns to center a lot easier. So anyway, highly recommend it. Honda went to go pick up the bracket, which got delivered today at his house. He makes really good products. The fit on them was insane, so I'll get some footage of that when we get that on there. Now I'm going to move on to this shock, and I'm going to try to do it by myself, so wish me luck. That I have in my garage, this little like $8 Harbor Freight rubber strap wrench is kind of working. him off. Okay, that was Marathon. I gotta take this one off first. Well,
Even angles at corners so that it.
yeah, that's pretty.
No way, dude. It just fucking falls right in there.
Yep.
What?
Look at that. Hang on, I
What?
gotta get a shot of that. Look at the fit and finish on this guy's products. This is EimKeith. Like, this looks... That's somebody that loves 4runners.
There you go. Woo!
Wow, that hurts.